What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, as well as the S&P 500. I also want to look at this article that was posted, I believe yesterday by CNBC, which is saying that Mastercard says any bank or merchant on its vast network can soon offer crypto services. Now, this is a crazy article to me, and we're going to talk about this in depth because there are so many things just that come to mind when I think about a big Visa or Mastercard credit card company saying that they're going to accept cryptocurrencies, especially any banks they've partnered with accepting cryptocurrency. I mean, this is definitely a game changer if it actually happens. Now, this is just talking about the possibility of it happening and not necessarily that it has happened just yet, but I find this quite interesting and there's a lot of information compiled into this. Otherwise, guys, yesterday we made videos basically talking about cryptocurrency being at its high. After a major reversal from the bottom to the top resistance here, we discussed that this was probably going to be a key top in most of the cryptocurrency's price, and we'll probably start to see prices settle back down and fall lower unless we close the 4 hour above these resistances. We'll head even higher, but we'll probably get rejected and correct lower down to supports. And not only did it happen on Bitcoin, Ethereum is kind of trading sideways, and we have XRP here, which to my surprise actually broke outside of its downtrend here, which is quite exciting. And we actually started to retest top resistance, obviously set at $1.13, which we have to talk about here. Otherwise, guys, definitely make sure to join our crypto coin display giveaway, completely free to enter. All you have to do is comment your favorite crypto down below, as well as comment subscribed. Do those two things and you will be entered to win one of these for free. I will be checking, and if you're not subscribed, you won't win. Otherwise, today's video is sponsored by Bullz. Pretty cool website if you ask me. They're actually an app, a social media app derived all around cryptocurrency. Not only do you get rewarded in cryptocurrency, like your stuff gets monetized, so imagine YouTube or Instagram or TikTok paying you back in cryptocurrency, their own token, but Bullz's content on their app is all about cryptocurrency as well, about crypto branded projects. More information about that at the end of today's episode, as well as in the description. I also made an account on their website too, so you could probably find me over there too if you search for Crypto TV. Otherwise, definitely make sure to turn on post notifications, smash the like button, and let's get into today's episode. All right, guys, so I kind of want to dive right into this article here, which is saying that Mastercard says that any bank or merchant on its vast network can soon offer crypto services. What does it mean by crypto services? Like, can I pay you in Bitcoin and get accepted? It's saying that Mastercard preparing to announce that any of the thousands of banks and millions of merchants on its payments network can integrate crypto into their products, CNBC has learned. So that's definitely interesting. That's not saying that Mastercard is accepting cryptocurrency. That's not saying it's using it as a form of payment or in exchange. It's not saying any of that. It's also not saying that banks will be accepting it, because if you try to open a bank or a bank account, given or an LLC, a business bank account under a cryptocurrency project, let's say you start it, like if you go up and say, hey, I mine cryptocurrency in Bitcoin, I'd like to open a bank account, they're going to say, no, we don't accept business bank accounts for cryptocurrency specific products here. We don't agree with it, and it's our company, so we're not going to do it. And the same thing applies with marijuana. If you go up to them and say, hey, I have a marijuana business, I'd like to open a bank account, they're going to say, no, we don't accept it. So it's interesting that those two things will get you rejected. And here we have Mastercard saying that their banks are going to start using cryptocurrency in an interesting way. I just find it very ironic. So they're not going to let you open an account there if you deal with cryptocurrency in your business, which is interesting. Directly, maybe indirectly, sure, but directly, if your profits come from crypto, they're not going to accept it. But they will start to integrate cryptocurrency into their own business. So basically saying that maybe they'll offer products like point systems or, freebies or promotions where they have their own crypto, where you might have Chase Crypto, a Chase Crypto coin that pays out their stable token or whatever they offer in forms of rewards for maybe interest or something like that on your bank. Very interesting concept, very cool, but I just find it ironic. But it's saying, okay, here you go again. So the fact that a bank is going to offer a Bitcoin wallet is also something that I find quite scary, if you ask me. Think about that. Why would you want to put your cryptocurrency in the bank. The point of your cryptocurrency wallets and addresses is so that you stay anonymous from the big banks and that you take control away from the big banks. And here we go saying that these bank accounts are going to start offering Bitcoin wallets. What comes with that? Regulation. And they can also see exactly the profits that you have, which means, of course, you're supposed to, but pay your taxes on it, and they now have regulation. They can see it. It just sounds very stupid. And they can also see every transaction that you send out and that you bring in. They can see it all now if you are giving the banks permission to hold and open a Bitcoin wallet. It just sounds very stupid. Credit and debit cards that earn rewards in crypto. That's cool. I like that. So be it. And enable digital assets to be spent, and loyalty programs where airlines and hotel points can be converted into Bitcoin. That's similar to what I was talking about too, which is also slightly cool. Those things are cool, but to actually have a wallet for crypto, that just sounds irate to leave that in your Chase credit or Chase bank account, to have them have access to it. Just sounds absolutely nuts. The crypto economy about to expand. Mastercard preparing to announce any of these thousands of banks. It just sounds so stupid, if you ask me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I guess we don't have to go in depth that much. This summary pretty much gave everything away, but just very stupid overall, if you ask me. Now, and I'd like to know what your guys' opinion on this is down in the comments. I would never do that. It just sounds so idiotic to put your wallet information or put cryptocurrency in the bank account wallet. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. So now jumping into XRP here, as you guys can see, XRP for the most part is forming these lower high patterns here. We discussed yesterday that really what we were looking for, there were two things. If you wanted to trade as a moderate to aggressive trader, the second we saw confirmation of the charts closing the 4 hour above this downtrend here, it would be a nice buy-in opportunity. And if you're a conservative trader, wait for $1.13 to be broken. As you guys can see, I mean, this was literally just last night, this morning, the price of XRP broke above here. We closed the 4 hour above, and you did have an opportunity to buy in on the 4 hour, more moderate to aggressive, much more short term, to buy in here. And there was a small dip to the upside here, you know, a small run from $1.11 to $1.13. You could have cashed out if you wanted to. Very small run, only 2 cents. Or what you can wait for, which is what I'm waiting for, is on the conservative scale, because of how XRP tends to not be that aggressive, is waiting for the confirmation of a breach above $1.13. We know that it's pretty much this that we're dealing with. This sideways channel here, this little bubble, is the problem zone for crypto. I mean, it extends much farther out too. It's literally this here, where the prices tend to trade inside this channel here. Bottom support is $1.05, top resistance is $1.13. So I'm not going to buy into this. This is definitely a good thing. We discussed how this would basically indicate a break to the upside here. We discussed after these points A to B, B to C, C to D, D to E, that after D to E confirmation, we would have a rally to the upside here. You guys can see based on symmetrical. So you can see right here, we go in, we go A, B, C, D, and D to E hits bottom, and then it breaks bullish. And you can see here on XRP, D to E hits bottom and then breaks bullish. So we're looking for that similarity here, D to E confirmation in the bull market breakout that would swing us back to the upside here. And that's what we're looking for right now within XRP. So we are starting to break bullish. We're starting to break outside of here, which is a good sign, because that means that we could see a pretty substantial run to the upside here. If we confirm this break here, we could easily swing up to $1.25. I'm not buying into this until we confirm closing above our $1.13 resistance. This is the problem zone on a conservative scale. So I would wait for the daily charts right here, as you can see, for this to close above this resistance here, and then I would buy in and long it to the upside here. Would I wait for the 4 hour? No, no. I mean, you could, but daily closing is a little more, conservative. You could still, as more of that, conservative to moderate trader, when the 4 hour closes above $1.13, then buy in. But this was definitely an aggressive move right here. Waiting for the confirmation to break above this is definitely more of a conservative style of trade. And that's honestly what I'm going to wait for on XRP. XRP, we have to play it much closer and much more on the conservative scale. The other cryptocurrencies are much easier to profit off of. We have on these so well, but XRP is just one that doesn't really see the big moves that we're looking for here. But right now, completing the end of this Elliott wave here, we could see a big break to the upside here. So I'm getting excited to see what exactly comes for this coin for the future. So it's paying attention to this. How do we react and how do we play with that? But for these other cryptocurrencies like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Cardano, we made tons of money off this. We called the short, we called the bottom retest here. This was a prime example on Bitcoin, which was falling lower. We discussed if we confirm closing below this yellow band here and we closed below here, then we would buy in and short. And you can see that actually did happen at a much more aggressive level. We can check out the hourly here. That the hourly actually retested it, broke bearish, closed below here, and then since then was just a big down correction to the downside here, a big opportunity to buy in. Big drop if you bought in on the 4 hour. Still, you would have made profits swinging it all the way lower. We're trading inside a big descending fractal here, a falling wedge, which retested bottom support. This was clear as day that this moving average, this uptrend here, and being oversold would swing us all the way down to retest here and swing it back up. That's when we bought in right here, and since then we leveraged it all the way back up. Retested here. We talked about this being another buying opportunity if I hadn't already bought in, but it continued all the way up to top resistance where we moved our stop losses all the way up, and we discussed this last night in yesterday's video that this would be a problem zone and to create a stop loss just in case we break bearish. Now we're falling to a support level. This is good. Hopefully we can regain this and stay above this resistance level, now acting as a support so that we can pump higher. That's the goal, but we do have a stop loss very close to there in case we decide to reject lower, or you could have taken profits. Two options here and getting ready to buy back in. Same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum had a beautiful rally to the upside here, broke through its major resistance again, and we created that stop loss just in case, and since then have just been a straight streamline to the upside here. That's pretty much an update on all these cryptocurrencies. Cardano as well, once again consolidating, literally nothing to talk about here. Only bearish cross is coming, which is kind of nerve-wracking, and the S&P 500 is doing incredible as well. Very excited, way higher than all-time highs. Very beautiful. Otherwise, guys, I do want to talk about Bullz. I want to give a huge shout out to Bullz for sponsoring today's episode. With the unprecedented interest the crypto industry is seeing right now, a lot of new projects chose to turn to the blockchain and try to attract new audiences. Meanwhile, social media platforms have been one of the best performing companies over the past couple of years, with some influencers earning millions of dollars from it. One project that unites the best of two worlds and has launched an app that allows users to share videos of their favorite blockchain and crypto projects is Bullz. Bullz, or Bullz, the first video sharing app, has released its beta version on both iOS and Android, with top creators already joining the platform. Named Bullz, the project is focusing exactly on what the name indicates, the bullish blockchain community. The platform is also planning to introduce a new promote-to-earn monetization model for the creators' economy in crypto. Users can find trending projects, discuss them together with other crypto enthusiasts and experts, and get rewarded for sharing their own videos about the projects and companies they love. With this model, users are rewarded for their video recommendations with the WOM token, WOM, available in the app. Now, guys, their crypto bridge technology was released on schedule, and it allows users to move WOM, WOM, as an ERC20 token in and out of the Ethereum blockchain. The bridge gives people a way to withdraw and deposit WOM to third-party exchanges and wallets such as KuCoin, Gate, Liquid, and BitHum Korea. On these exchanges, the tokens can be exchanged for other cryptocurrencies or money. You can also exchange WOM for gift cards on their platform, which is really cool. And it's also easier for people who don't really understand crypto that well or can't access some of these exchanges. Now, Bullz, or Bullz, is built on WOM Protocol Pte. Ltd., a social commerce solution that enables brands to leverage word-of-mouth recommendations. The app has integrated the WOM protocol as an economic incentive system that allows users to monetize their activity, and only peer-reviewed, authenticated, and creative recommendations can earn rewards. The next step will be adding features such as leaderboards or trending projects discussed on the platform to better understand the community metrics and interests the company shares. Now, brands and projects will also be able to access authenticated user-generated content made on Bullz through the recently launched WOM Campaign Manager. This option allows brands to browse user recommendations about their projects and purchase WOM tokens to boost the selected content and get more exposure within the app, or use the content for marketing or sales conversions in their own ecosystem. Now, Now, what's cool, guys, is everyone can monetize, and you don't just have to be an influencer on the platform. So that means just by joining their platform, you can earn tokens by scrolling through and watching other people's content. Otherwise, huge shout out to Bullz or Bullz for sponsoring today's episode. And you can find me on the app as I have just joined by clicking the link in the description below. As always, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.